Hi everyone. Welcome to my intro ramble compilation video. I was actually fully finished with it. It had been converted, it had been uploaded, and I was typing the different clips in the description box when I realized this video needs an intro ramble. So this is all very meta to have the intro ramble for the intro ramble, but it was necessary because I want to explain one thing in particular. So this is filmed on my phone. I really just want to be done with it tonight. So I didn't want to wait for the weekend when I usually film and set up the whole thing. I just wanted to do it now. So yeah, camera, bedroom, it is what it is. Chip nail polish. Yeah. Okay, so I have a little text box, so I won't repeat what's in there. But you will be seeing a compilation of 10 intro rambles of mine. These are all more recent videos, simply because I don't have the older footage. So I would have had to download the videos to use them, and I did not want to do that. So they're all more recent, but two of them you have not seen before. The very first clip, which is following after this intro, is footage from a video that I will not be publishing because I didn't like the quality. I filmed it last fall, early fall, and I didn't like the result. The light was crazy, so I will probably redo it at some point, but never before seen footage. And the very last clip is also an unpublished video. It's a very short clip. I just added it because I thought it was funny and I wanted to round the number off to an even 10. But that's a video that I actually do have edited and maybe even uploaded. I don't remember. But I never published it because for some reason I wasn't happy with the quality. I don't remember the reason at this point, but there was a reason that I didn't like it. But if you do really want to see that one at some point, let me know and I can publish that one. But so, the thing that I really wanted to explain here is to do with audio. So obviously all of these clips are using my two different mics in different placements, especially with the lavalier. That matters a lot. If you pin it on, or if it's really close by my mouth or a little further away, that drastically impacts the sound. So there's going to be a lot of differences in audio quality. You know, you can probably edit that, but I can't. And I also am not interested in learning how to do that. We're lo-fi up in here. But what I did attempt to do, to the best of my ability, was even out the volume between the different clips. So I tried to make it so that everything is sort of equally as loud. But I want to explain that this quite possibly maybe did not work, and why. Basically, I don't hear the difference. So I have this thing where sounds come in to my brain equally as loud, basically. So background sounds and foreground sounds, I don't know, sound almost the same to me. So for example, my laptop fan is going right now over there, and it's a fan, and I know that it's not loud, but to me it's just right here, just like my voice is. And so this has a reason. There's an explanation for this, which I am aware of. So I don't need any YouTube diagnosticians telling me what the explanation for this is. I know what it is. I don't feel comfortable sharing it, but it has to do with me being neurodivergent. The old brain does not work the way the neurotypical brain works. So it's something that has always been a problem for me in class, in the movie theater, in a restaurant, talking to people, or in like a busy shopping street, talking to people, or, you know, yeah. So it's just a thing, and so it was near to impossible for me to get this right. Like, there would be a clip that kind of jumped out at me and I thought was louder. And so, you know, obviously I have to do this with earphones, because if I don't, then we've got the sound of the atmosphere weighing in. So there would be a sound that I thought, okay, this is louder. And then I would bring the next clip up to 200% or then 300% and play them back, like right one after another. And I no idea. So, you know, for example, something that made it extra hard is there are clips with almost no background noise. So to me, they sound, you know, soft. They sound quiet. Soft was a literal translation, I apologize. They sound quiet. But it's because there's no background noise. But the clip isn't more quiet than the other clip with background noise. But that one just sounds louder to me because I have both of these sounds coming in. So it was impossible to try to get this clip without the background noise at the same level as these other, at the same volume as these others. It just couldn't, it just wouldn't work. So especially then added to that the whisper video. So I put all of the whisper clips at the end. But to discern if a whispered video is at the same volume as a soft spoken video, yeah, that's just not possible. I think that's just impossible for anyone. My brain cannot make sense of that. So basically that's what I wanted to say. If there are market differences between the different clips in terms of volume, I apologize. I did my best. I apologize. I couldn't get anyone to help either because my dad is 75 and he does not hear most of what's going on in the world. And well, the only other people I see are my sisters and my niece. And well, then there's a small child with us, so you can't, try to figure out these audios. So it is what it is. I tried like hard. That's why I'm so done with this video now, because I listened to it so much, trying to get these audio volumes to match. So I just want it, I want it done. I want it done tonight. So, okay, again, don't diagnose me. I know what it is. It'd be cool, if you have the same problem, let me know, because everyone I explain this to is just like, how is that possible? Like, is it a superpower? They ask if I can, hear people whispering from a long distance away, but that's not how it works. I can't do that. But the whisper sound comes in as loud. So like in a movie theater, I can't tell you what they're saying, but it's as loud as the movie. It's weird. It's a malfunction. One of many. So, okay, this was my super meta 15-minute long intro ramble to my intro ramble compilation video. I feel like that's poetic somehow. So, hope you enjoy the video. Thank you all for watching, and here's to many more intro rambles. Hi everyone. So in this video, I am not quite outside. I am in my garage with the gate port open so that you can hopefully hear the rain that is pouring down behind me. I was requested to try to make a video with the sounds of the rain, but we do not have a covered porch or any area in the garden where we can be outside yet protected from the rain. So this is what I came up with. Now, I do kind of expect regular interruptions, perhaps by people driving by. I don't think there will be many people walking by in this weather, but airplanes or other noises, car doors and such. So I apologize if there are many cuts. We may even be interrupted by my kitty, who is asleep right there, right outside of the garage. She has her little outdoor apartment, and she's deaf, so she doesn't yet know that I'm here because she's asleep. But if she wakes up, she will be coming to see what's going on. Okay. I can very much see my camera struggling with the light. I'm trying to find the light for my face. I do have a light in front of me as well, but there's just so much light coming from the back that it's having a hard time. So, okay, I hope you can forgive all of those things, as well as the fact that where I was very, very put together in the garden video, I am quite literally the opposite now. I just woke up 30 minutes ago. I just woke up 30 minutes ago. So I have not showered, I have not washed my face, I have not done my hair, which is why we've got this lopsided thing going on here. I just put on extra clothes. I'm rocking a double hoodie right now and double pants. And I wanted to film this right now because it is raining, but it is still quite early fall, so it's not too cold yet to do this, so I wanted to try. Hi everyone. So in this video, we are going to be drinking some Tingles tea while I share embarrassing poetry that I wrote as a teenager. But in true ASMRvelous fashion, I have some explaining to do before I start with that. Okay, so I have hot water in here. I'm going to so this only needs to steep for about 1 to 2 minutes, so we mustn't forget about it. It is a really quite a big cup though. So okay, so let me start on my explanation of why this video is this video. So, a couple of weeks ago, maybe like a month and a half, by the time I post this, like 2.5 months ago, I filmed a video while drinking tea. A video that I was going to call Spilling the Tea on My Past Relationships. And I was drinking tea and talking about my past relationships. It wasn't like out of nowhere. I have like a memento box for each relationship, and I wanted to kind of clear out some of that space and go from, well, 4 boxes to 1 box. So I wanted to go through all of the things and see what I really wanted to keep in that 1 box and get rid of the rest. And I did that on video while talking about each relationship. Because over the past almost 9 years now, that has been a topic of interest for some of you who want to know more about my relationships, because, well, though I do try my best to hide it, my general view of men does kind of did manage to I don't want to say win my heart, because that wasn't the case in all of those instances, but you know what I mean. So some of you showed interest in that. Some of you have been like, who hurt you? So talking about my relationships would also be a way to explain no one hurt me. So, you know, it made sense at the time, mainly because I was clearing out the boxes. I was clearing out the boxes anyway, and yeah, I thought it was funny, you know, spilling the tea, drinking tea, whatever. So that landed me with 3 hours of footage, and I cut it into 2 parts, and I edited the first part. I didn't upload it because it didn't sit right with me, so I left it for a while, and I kept thinking about it, and I was like, I can't do this. They're gonna find these people. Like, I know 99% of you are chill, but there is that 1% of utter weirdos in a negative sense, you know, of, I guess, more creeps than weirdos. I don't know. That might want to find these people, and they could, like, based on what I said in the video. I didn't say any names. I didn't, in the first edit I did show one picture, but I didn't say any names, ages, years, any of that. But out of these 5 men, 4 of which have a considerable online presence, or had, at least. So they're actually quite easy to find. And that was bothering me. So what I did was I went back into the material and I edited it again. And I took out more details that could lead to these people being found. Like, for example, someone was in a band, so I took out the information about the type of music and just all of that. Someone else was competed at a very high level in their sport, like really high level, so you could easily find them. So I took out any mention of the sport and the specific titles that they won, and I showed a picture of one of them. I took that out. So I took a bunch of things out. again, I left it a while. And I still didn't feel right. I just started thinking like, this isn't fully my story to tell. You've got two people in a relationship. You've got two sides to every story. This is my recollection of events, but I don't know if they would want me to share. My channel isn't huge, but it's not like nothing. It's not like no one is gonna watch this either. So I was just having too many thoughts. It was making me anxious, and I just decided, never mind. Never mind. I can't do this. So I deleted everything. So there's no use in asking to see it, because it's gone. It's gone. I deleted everything. So yeah, it's gone. And so then I started thinking like, okay, what can I do that is similarly personal? That also gives a peek behind the veil, that could make a nice tea drinking, cozy sharing session. And that's how I landed on my poetry. So, yeah, I'm gonna get into that in a sec. Another thing though, the spilling the tea about my relationships video was also a daytime video because I was drinking the other tea that I got from Tingle's Tea. Which was the cream Earl Grey, the organic cream Earl Grey, which is a black tea and which is quite high in caffeine. So in order to drink that, I needed to drink it as early as possible in the day, which for me is still the afternoon because I refuse to wake up for a video. And that was a disaster. Like, I did not sleep. I didn't sleep. So, the tea is really good. It's really tasty, definitely one of the best Earl Grey teas that I've ever had. It's really nice. I still prefer this one, surprisingly enough. I just really like this tea. I can't explain it, but it's so good. It's just yummy. And yeah, so I drank the cream Earl Grey in that video. I had two of the little cups, the cup that I used in the first video, the little brown glass, which is about the same amount as this is now, and I did not sleep. So that means basically I'm never gonna make a video with that tea. I will still drink it when I have to wake up early for some other reason, I will drink it, but I will never be able to drink it together with you because then I won't sleep. Okay, so that's why I'm drinking the white lavender again. I love the cream Earl Grey, but I can't. So every time we're going to be drinking tea together, it's going to be the white lavender. Hello everyone. This is going to be a nail painting video. Technically a tutorial, but well, it's so simple. I do want to say that it is daytime because I want to give my nails all the time they need to fully dry before I go to bed tonight. So it's daytime. So that means birds, cars. It's also currently raining and there is a storm predicted for, well, for now actually, well, for an hour ago actually. We don't get the most accurate storm predictions, or I suppose even weather predictions in general. So it's possible that at some point it starts thundering, or the wind picks up, or it starts raining much more loudly. And obviously I won't be pausing the video for that because I'm just painting my nails and I happen to be filming the process, but the main goal here is doing my nails. Okay. So a while ago, by the time that you see this, a while ago, I posted a picture of my nails to Instagram. And it was this look, this nail art look that you see here. Here it is in slightly different light. It's a holographic polish, so the light really affects the color. So I posted this to Instagram and someone chanted for a tutorial. And I told them that it's really too simple to do a tutorial on, but I could film the process one day if I'm doing it anyway. So that's what's happening today. Now I'm going to be using different colors, but I will be showing you the colors that I used for this as well, in case you want to know. Hi everyone. Welcome to another episode of my children's book reading series. And a bit later, this is the book we're going to be reading, which is Coretta Scott King's story, I Kept on Marching. And at first, I was planning to say that this time there wouldn't be a ridiculous lengthy intro because I don't have too much personal backstory about this book. But then something ridiculous happened and I just want to share it. So this is another ridiculous, rambly, lengthy intro. I'll try to remember to timestamp when I start reading. Anyway, so I was about to sit down and start filming when I noticed the little foam cover of my lavalier was missing. And so I had just filmed a video before this, e-myth reading video. And so, between moving the mic from where I was for that video to here, the cover fell off, is what I thought. And so I spent a good couple minutes looking everywhere in this room. In this area, it's round and it's light. So when I didn't immediately find it, I thought it might have rolled underneath somewhere. So I checked underneath the couches with my flashlight from my phone, underneath the cupboards, everywhere. Couldn't find it. So then I thought, okay, so what must have happened is when I took it off, the foam cap came off and it was on me, and then it must have fallen off somewhere else, because in between that video and this, starting this one, I checked on the cat and went to the bathroom. So I retraced my steps, looking everywhere that I went. I went outside to check on the cat, so I was outside with my flashlight looking around on the stairs, upstairs. Couldn't find it anywhere. So then I thought it must still be on me. So I started shaking my cardigan, my shirt, everything. I started patting myself down to see if it was here somewhere. Couldn't find it. Nothing fell out. Gone. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I guess I can't film. I don't know what it sounds like without the cover. And I don't want to deal with that now. So, but it can't be gone. It can't have disappeared. So I come back here, look through the whole room again. I look in my purse, which is on the floor, open. So I check there to see if it might have fallen in there. Everywhere. Couldn't find it. So if it's not here, it has to be on me still. So I'm patting myself down again, checking everywhere, about to give up when I see a little lump on my leg, in my leggings. So, like on my upper leg, in my leggings, I see a bump. I'm like, no way. And so, sure enough, it is the lavalier cover. So what must have happened is I did take it off for the other video. It got stuck underneath my shirt because it's like it's through the shirt, so it got stuck underneath it. I went to the bathroom, for which obviously I, lower my leggings. It fell off in that process somewhere. It fell from my shirt into my leggings. I pulled them back up and, I didn't know anything. So I'm just really glad that it didn't fall in the toilet. This is very, very silly. Very silly. But I just wanted to share it because that's what I do. I always include the details leading up to the video. Okay, so to the book. Hi everyone. Welcome to a cozy rainy night, which is the backdrop of my second episode in my new All About Buffy series. So it's apparently going to be a habit that I film these in my pajamas. And incidentally, my pajamas have a link to the show again, but this one's kind of, I don't know how obscure, maybe not for real fans. So I'm wearing Snoopy pajamas. And Xander does this Snoopy dance. So there's a link to the show. I think he does it at one point to prove that he's himself. Maybe in The Replacement or another episode. I don't know, but it's referenced in at least 2 episodes that Xander and Willow share this memory of a Snoopy dance. I'm currently very warm, but I have my other pajama shirt here for when I inevitably cool down. Although lately my body has been thinking that filming on its own is a physical activity, whether or not I move or not. So maybe I'll just stay very warm. It's also becoming a bit of a habit that I'm going to film all of these twice, apparently. It happened with the first episode, and it happened with the second episode, so this is also the second time I'm filming this. And, the first take is just a little overexcited, a little chaotic and unstructured. I go off on many a tangent. But I feel it's good to, get all of that out once and then, sit on it for a couple days and try again. With literally any other video, having to redo it would make me cry. But I love talking about Buffy, so I don't really mind with these. Okay. Hi, welcome to All About Buffy, Episode 2, Part 2, Take 2. I continued right after the last video, and I immediately got a little heated while talking about a certain subject, and I thought, no, let's break for a second. Also, my battery was about to die, so I stopped the video, checked on the cat, changed the battery, threw on my extra pajama shirt, and now we're back for another try, which I guess technically is my third time talking about the episodes of season 2. But you know what they say, third time's a charm, so I'm gonna stay calm. Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's video. So tonight's video is a bit special to me because I will be talking about my mom and a bit about my heritage. It's only quite recent that I've been able to talk about my mom without guaranteed tears. So that's why this has taken a while. But no sads in this video. So, a little while ago, someone, I think it was someone that mentioned the flag of Suriname that you can always see to the left of me here on the armoire there. I think that's what they mentioned, and I said that I really should do a bit of a living room tour, showing you all the things related to Suriname in our living room because there are a lot. There is quite a bit of references to Suriname in this living room. Quite a bit. But I thought about it. I looked around the room, and it would honestly end up being quite a chaotic, dizzying video. I would have to edit out a lot because there are also many pictures of my niece around the living room, and we do not share her face on social media, so I would have to edit all that out. Many of these things are also quite high up on the walls, so it would honestly be quite difficult to show them to you in a non-shaky, unpleasant way. So I'm kind of making this video as a replacement of that. So I will be showing my mom. I will be showing two of the more interesting items that we keep in the living room. Two of the more interesting items that are actually usually visible behind me on this side. So to my right there, but they are quite difficult to make out in most videos that they are visible in, so I figured I'd give them their own little spotlight. So that's kind of the backstory to this video. I will not be doing a Suriname tour in the living room, but I hope this is a good alternative. Hi everyone. Hi. Hello. Hi. So this is going to be my tattoo tour part 2. Part 2. Okay. So if you haven't seen part 1, maybe you should watch that first, because this is part 2. So I realize that I am wearing the exact same shirt that I was wearing in part 1. And that is use to trace yet, I felt, but now I do. So we're gonna do a tattoo tracing video. Okay, now I'm gonna be angling you down in a minute, and you will see that I got this table cover out that I used in my towel folding video. So I just want to mention I was not planning to film the second towel folding video, okay? So don't get any ideas. If that is ever happening, it will not be anytime soon. So no towel folding, it was an unrelated video. It was a role play, however, and it was the style of role play of my donated clothes video, where I'm just doing things and talking to myself, but not talking to the camera, specifically talking to a viewer of sort. So it was just kind of going to be me doing an activity and narrating to myself, sort of. So don't freak out when you see the tablecloth. Okay. Hi everyone. So I am not going to talk too much in the beginning because my skin is yelling at me. We are going to do a face mask together. I have a brush that I'm going to apply the mask with. It is not a brush that is meant to apply masks with, but I'm going to use it anyway. This is the mask. And I will talk about it in a bit.